What is going on, everybody? I'm your host right here, Monetary Owl 73, coming at you with my WWE full predictions and my reaction. Well, not prediction, but the first match was Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship. Um, it was a fight because you had Austin Aries versus Neville, the King of the Cruiserweights. Seth proclaimed King of the Cruiserweights. Um, it was a 5-star match. You know, it was technical, had a little bit of submission, had a little bit of high flying. Thought it would, and the winner that came out on top was the King of the Cruiserweights, self-proclaimed King of the Cruiserweights. Neville. Yeah, Neville. He came out on top, and then he had the Andre the Giant Battle Royal Memorial Battle Royal. Well, that match got a bit interesting because the two biggest men in that match got eliminated, which was Big Show and Braun Strowman. They were the two biggest threats in the match, but they're the two. Well, I wouldn't say first two, but they got out quick. In the beginning, they got out. They got eliminated quick. And, well, as the match progressed, you know, it came down to the nitty gritty. Well, then, it came down to the nitty gritty. Then, it was a Killian Dane. He's from NXT. And he's in the group with Sanity. He's part of Sanity. If you don't know who they are, go check it out right now. Computer, phone, check it out. Like, for real. Go check it out right now. And he's part of the group with Sanity, and they've been, you know, I'm not going to give it away, but they've been doing good. They've been doing good as a group together. But it came down to him, Mojo Riley, and Jinder Mahal. I wasn't saying, you know, I thought, in my opinion, I thought, you know, the top three guys I thought they were going to win was Braun Strowman, someone from NXT, like a superstar from NXT, or Mojo Riley. Mojo Riley wasn't my top three. That I knew he had a chance to win because he was a threat. In the beginning, he was a threat, but Big Show and Braun Strowman came. Not much of a threat anymore. Just a little bit of a threat, you know, 50, you know, 60-40 threat for Mojo Riley. You know, then Big Show and Braun Strowman came, and they all were off. They were everybody, the participants in the match, superstars in the match. They were focused on them instead of Mojo Riley. So then we have Jinder Mahal. He fights. You know, he throws Mojo Riley in the second rope. He's not eliminated. Jinder Mahal follows. He's, you know, taking Mojo Riley, you know, taking it to Mojo Riley outside. And, you know, Achilles Dane is inside. He's still in the match. He's not eliminated yet. He's, you know, as they call it in the business. He's catching a breather. And Mojo Riley, best friend, besides Zack Ryder, is Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, from the New England Patriots, of course, Gronk, yeah. He happened to be there in the front row. Jinder Mahal, you know, got a little I didn't want to say physical, but he threw water on him. I mean, yeah, that then it turned out to be a haul because Gronk stepped over the barricade. Um, as soon as he stepped over the barricade, the security lady was a lady. She tell him, no, 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 you gotta go back over, you gotta go back over. Then he was wearing like a cap, like a hat. He took a hat. You figure it was Gronk, Rob, Gronkowski. Other people were like, no, let him through, let him through. Well then, so let him through. He set up. Jinder Mahal was working on Mojo Riley. And Achilles Dane was still, taking a breather. Gronk got in the ring and he shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Jinder Mahal. Shoulder tackle him. Got in 3-point stance in the corner. Tackle him. Achilles Dane got eliminated by Mojo. After, he took a couple of forearms in the corner. Got eliminated by Mojo. Top rope. It came down to Jinder Mahal and Mojo. Mojo almost got caught with the suplex, but Jinder Mahal got caught with the right hand, knocked him out. Mojo Rawley wins. Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Memorial Battle Royal. Our next match was Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. Baron Corbin was on a tear. He wanted to win this title. Like, he needed this title. Like, he was hungry for this title. Like, he needed this victory. Yeah. He pulled out everything. And I mean everything he could think of. The referee in the match was none other than Charles Robertson. I gotta say anything else. Charles Robertson was the referee for the match. And at the end, Dean Ambrose still regained his title. He retained his title. Ambrose retained his title because Charles Robertson distracted Baron Corbin, and he got caught with the Dirty D's. Corbin 1-3. Dean Ambrose win. Interesting match. Interesting, in my opinion, Baron Corbin won, and that's my opinion. Okay. Our next match was AJ Styles versus Shane O'Mac. Interesting match, by the way. Shane still got it. A lot of people think Shane O'Mac still had it, but he still got it in this match. He calls AJ Styles one of the best to step in the ring. He is one of the best superstars to step in the business of WWE sports entertainment. That's what Shane O'Mac said to AJ Styles. Good match. There was this one point, referee got knocked out because AJ accidentally kicked the referee with the roundhouse kick. He was going after Shane. He brought in a trash can. And he brought in a trash can, Shane was in the corner. He's about to do coast to coast. He's about to use Shane McMahon finisher move and trying to humiliate him by taking his move and using his move against him. But Shane O'Mac Shane McMahon hit AJ Styles with the trash can before he could do it. And the coast to coast, you get on the top of the turnbuckle, and you diagonally, you know, jump and do a drop kick to the person that's in the other side. Not straight across, straight, but down like this. Not straight, but the other way, like this. And you do it, and you hit a drop kick. Or, yeah, you hit a drop kick when they're laying down on the corner, on the turnbuckle, or whatever, and you just hit a drop kick. And Shane used the trash can, he hit AJ with it. Pop! And then at one point, it went on top, did the, elbow. They trying to do, I think it'd be Lee trying to do the elbow on the announce table. But, interesting match right here. But at the end, AJ Styles win with the phenomenon forearm, which is a springboard. You jump off the ropes, catch him with your forearm. This is your forearm, by the way. Right here. This is your forearm. And you catch him, and he goes, forearm, right across the forehead. Or sometimes right across the face. And you get hit with the forearm. You're going to get knocked out. You're going to be knocked out, folks. And so, AJ Styles wins that match. Pretty good match overall, in my opinion. Get that 5-star. Definitely give a 5-star match. Okay. Our next match was for. I'm not going in order. I'm just picking a match. I believe it was for. Okay. Let's go with this match. 4-way elimination match. Well, this match. Well. This match right here got a little thing. Because, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Bayley are part of the four, and the other member of the group, is Becky Lynch. Worked Nia Jax in the beginning. She destroyed them, but I think, and this part of the match, Sasha Banks and Plex, by the way, too big to pick up. Then Charlotte came across underneath, right across the head, kicked her with the big boot. Suplex by Sasha and Bayley working together. Sasha wasn't having it and progressed it, but at the end of the match, Bayley Raw still retained at WrestleMania because this weekend WrestleMania as a champion or fighting for a champion and winning. That was her dream. Her dream came true. Congratulations, Bayley. Our next match. I'm not going in order, guys. Just reading what I got right here. This and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki Bella. This match right here. The Miz destroying, and I mean destroying John Cena. He was all over him. John Cena in this match couldn't hang with Miz. But at one point, John Cena, no, the Miz gets knocked out on something. and John Cena tags to Nikki. And we all know Maurice isn't a fighter. She hasn't stepped in the ring for, like 5, 6 years. So she wasn't really prepared for this match, in my opinion. There was no point to this match, but I knew that they were going to make this match anyways. Because I had a feeling in the beginning of the year, right before WrestleMania, right before this match even got started, I already knew this match was going to happen anyways. And there's no point to it, like for real. But the the Miz and Maurice gets knocked out. Cena, Nikki Bella, five knuckle shuffle. You can't see them. Boom, hits it. John Cena gets the Miz. Nikki picks up Maurice. Rack Attack 2.0. 1, 2, 3. The Miz and Maurice lose. They lost. John Cena and Nikki Bella picks up the victory. And John pops the question, which is, her name. A little brief history, which was a world record, by the way. New world record for that. Alright, or yes, and they're in love and they get married. And they're gonna eventually later on, in a couple of years, next year or whatever, they get married. So, yeah. Yeah. But anyways, now we come to the Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line in a triple threat ladder match. But the host of WrestleMania 30, the New Day, they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. Right before we start this match, we have an announcement to make. Everybody was like, okay. Probably the New Day is gonna, since they're the host and since they're the longest reigning Raw Tag Team Champions, they're gonna put themselves in the match. No, no, they didn't. Everybody was like, okay, what's the announcement? Like, what's going on? Did the match change or is it gonna be a TLC match? Since TLC matches are better than ladder matches, in my opinion. But anyways, and I was thinking, what's the announcement? Or did the rules change, or did what's going on? So they said, wait a minute, we got one more team to put in this triple threat ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And then none other than Matt and Jeff Hardy came. The Hardy boys came. After music hit, they came out to the ramp. They saw New Day. New Day was hype. The whole building just erupted because the Hardys are back. They're back. And everybody was like, Hardys, Hardys, Hardys. And everybody that was in the ring, which were Gallows and Anderson, Enzo and Kaz, Sheamus and Cesaro, like, what? Like, oh my god. What? Like, no, please. Like, oh my god, are they really back? Are they really here? And then the match, as soon the Hardys came in the ring, they're like, the whole environment changed. The whole environment changed because the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and 3D which is Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley, the Dudley Boys. They innovated. They star in a couple of WrestleManias, like 3 or 4 WrestleManias, fighting for the tag team champions and the ladder match and TLC matches. So yeah. So the match progressed. Like it. Match started progressing. It was very interesting to see that. See the Hardys back in WWE. I was hype. I was so hype. And I was like, yeah, I knew the Hardys were coming. I knew they were coming to WrestleMania, but I didn't know when. That's the question. I didn't know when they were coming. When they were coming to WrestleMania. Like I knew they were coming to WrestleMania, but I didn't know actually fight in a match. I thought they're gonna come, like everybody else, like every big celebrity or all the wrestlers, they're gonna watch the match. But no, fighting in the match. Oh yeah. And there was this one moment where it changed completely. Matt Hardy, twist of fate. Carl Anderson from the top of the ladder. Wow. Super twist of fate. Then you had Sheamus and Cesaro. They're laying on ladders. It was like a ladder bridge between the ring and the barricade. There was a ladder between them, laying down flat like this. So Sheamus was on top, Cesaro was on another one. There was 2 ladders like this. Like this. 2 ladders like this. Side by side. Sheamus was on one, Cesaro was on one. Jeff Hardy climbs this big old ladder, at least 20 feet ladder, at least. He looks, whew, boom, swanton bomb to Sheamus, Sheamus laying flat. Cesaro got Hardy knocked out. Matt Hardy, boom, super twist of fate, climbs. He climbs. That was before, Jeff did the swanton bomb and ladder to Sheamus after super twist of fate by Matt Hardy to on Carl Anderson. Matt climbs, grabs it, grabs both of them down, grabs the Raw Tag Team Championships, and the Hardy Boys are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Amazing. Amazing again by Jeff Hardy. Now let's talk about the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch versus Natalia versus Mickie James versus Carmella versus Naomi, which I already knew prior to this match and this. I already knew way back, like 3 or 4 months ago, that right before they announced WrestleMania at Orlando, Florida, which they were in WrestleMania 33. One of the women superstar from Orlando, Florida, which was Naomi. So I figured I already knew this match that she was going to win a title at WrestleMania in her hometown or walk into WrestleMania with the title, with the Women's Championship. But it was a great match overall. Great entrance by Naomi. Feel the glow. Hashtag feel the glow. There's so many elements in this match, like for real. Like Becky Lynch was doing her thing with the shoulder suplexes. She even caught James Ellsworth with the exploder suplex. Like for real. Was about to do. I think he was about to do a super kick to Becky, but Becky grabs his legs, looks at him, boom, exploder suplex by to James Ellsworth by Becky Lynch. Just tosses him over like nothing, like a rad dog. Boom. But at the end, your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion was Naomi. She got the victory. What did she do? She made Alexa Bliss tap out. Or like this. Anaconda Vice. Modify Anaconda Vice tap like submission hold that she did. I don't even know. But it was a cool submission. I can tell you that. It didn't look like it hurt. But Alexa Bliss tapped, which hopefully she gets a rematch because I like Alexa Bliss because she's the shortest diva on the roster, and I just like her because of her personality and stuff. She's could be serious when she wants to, but she could also be fun when she needs to. Now let's talk about Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. I already knew prior to this match ever happened. I already knew Goldberg was going to lose, but he lost. Wow. He did 4 spears. 4 spears. And 1 jackhammer to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar did 10 suplex, German suplex, and 1 F5 to Goldberg. Okay, you gotta think of this scenario in this match right here. He got speared. Goldberg speared Brock into a barricade. To the barricade. To a barricade. That's made to protect people, us, from jumping over. It's supposed to. Well, it's a metal barricade, folks. And it's supposed to protect us from impact that we call. Okay. Brock Lesnar got speared through one. And somehow he didn't lose. Goldberg tries again with the spear. Still didn't get the job done. Again and again. 4 spears and 1 jackhammer. Jackhammer is he picks you up, holds you. He's holding you upside down on his shoulder. And you gotta think, all the blood, your blood, is rushing down into your head because you're gonna hung upside down by this 225-pound man, 230-pound man, nothing but pure muscles on just right here on your shoulder. It's picking you up right here. Your head is right here on his shoulder, your legs are up and you're hanging upside down and all your blood is rushing through your head and he's dropping you to this hard mat so because you're gonna bounce and then your head's gonna fall down. But that didn't work either to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar did 10 German suplex. He's throwing Goldberg around a rad dog like nothing. And he picks him up. He picks him up and he goes, F5. He picks you up. He spins you around. Your head hits the mat. And you get knocked out. And that's what Brock Lesnar did. But you gotta think, going through a barricade, having a busted rib, like bruised ribs, and all your blood is rushing through your head because he's holding you upside down, you would think a normal man would lose. But no. Brock Lesnar calls himself the Beast Incarnate, and tonight he showed it. He showed it. Okay, he won the match and became the new Universal Champion. Okay, but I already knew to this match, prior to this match. Sorry guys, my eyes are hurting me because my light. I already knew prior to this match that Goldberg was gonna lose because his, I'm not trying to give away nothing. Spoil alert, spoil his contract. His professional wrestling contract is about to expire, which means he is not gonna be wrestling for a while, for a little bit. So they had to give it to somebody that could fill in shoes, fill in, and draw the money, the main event money. So give it to Brock Lesnar because he's still a big man. Go get them for that company. The rest is WWE, which stands for Raw Wrestling Entertainment. So it's, yeah. But anyways, moving on. My favorite match of the evening: Seth Rollins versus Triple H, an unsanctioned match. Anything goes. Whole bars, no disqualification, no count out. Only way to win is by pinfall. Can help you win. Pinfall wins. Is injured. He is injured. He has an injured knee. He has an injured knee. And Triple H went after his injury the whole match. You see Triple H going at. You see him going after his injury, his injured leg, injured kneecap, by the way. ACL or TCL or something like that. But anyways, you see Triple H going after the whole match. The whole match, he's using everything. Sledgehammer, turnbuckle, everything he can get his hands on, trying to take out Seth Rollins. You know, Seth Rollins fighting back, really fighting back. Sure. 1, 2, kick out. Seth Rollins kick out of the pedigree. Exactly what happened. Everybody was shocked. Triple H was so shocked he had nothing to say. He was in disbelief. He was in disbelief at this point. His wife Stephanie McMahon, she was in disbelief. She's like, did he just kicked out my husband's best? Yeah, yeah, he did. There he goes. And everybody was like, what just happened? But Seth Rollins, started to see the light. But he didn't go at the end of the tunnel. He saw the light, but he didn't go at the end of the tunnel. He started to fight back, come to his own. He was like everybody, like how a warrior. Oh, hold up, everybody. My light. He was fighting back like how he's supposed to fight back, because he really needs this victory because and everybody knows this. He got injured last year. So he didn't go to last year's WrestleMania because of his injury. Oh, he needed this victory over Triple H so bad that he could almost taste it in his mouth. Like he really needed this victory, folks. Everybody, boys and girls of all ages, ladies and gentlemen. They were trading pedigree, trying to do pedigree. Seth Rollins trying to do one. Triple H trying to do one. Seth trying to do one. Triple H trying to do one. Seth trying to do one. They traded they counted pedigree like 4, 5, 6 times. I lost count after that. I was like, wow. They keep reverse after reversal after reversal. It was a good reversal battle. But the turning point of the match is when Stephanie McMahon got on the apron. Seth pushes Triple H. She lands. Bam! Boom! Right on a wooden. She hits the table. She's not moving. She might have she might be injured. Seriously injured. Wow! Triple H. Like that. Turns around. Boom! Pedigree by Seth Rollins. 1. Hooks the leg. 2. 3. Ding 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 ding. Match is over. Seth Rollins came out on top. Now we have the psychological war match between Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. It was a psychological match. Sister Abigail versus the Viper. It's a great match. Parts of the match, Bray Wyatt. Lights goes off. Comes back on. The ring pictures, a video, something of maggots in the ring. In the ring, maggots. It's unbelievable. Never in the history of WWE. This hard. Never done that before. You don't know what I mean? Go check it out. I can't really explain it. I can't explain it up here. I saw it, but I can't explain it up here. It's so psychological and so unbelievable that nobody saw it. Not even Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, opponent for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Nobody saw it. Sister Abigail. 1, 2, Randy kicks out. Shoulder up. Before the Sister Abigail, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt outside fighting. Randy Orton turns around. Boom! RKO. Has to get him back in the ring. It's the only way you can win, Randy. Has to get him back in the ring. Put him back in the ring. 1, 2. Kick out by Bray. Shoulder up. Shoulder up, everybody. Kick out by Bray. Shoulder up. What? He kicked out of the RKO. What? Yeah. Psychological again. Messing with his mind. Mind games. At the end. Turns around. Boom. RKO. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. New WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Randy Keith Orton. Mr. RKO. Randy Orton wins. I was telling my friend Bray Wyatt should bring more to the table after this lost. The Sister Abigail, keep it. Everybody loves Sister Abigail. But Randy Orton was prepared for that. Even with the mind games, Randy was prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, we come down to our final match of the evening. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Roman versus The Undertaker. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to shut off my phone. My other phone. I got 2 phones. Like for real. My other phone. See. Roman versus The Undertaker. To see whose yard is it. Is it Roman's yard? Or is it Taker's yard? We don't know. So the match begins. Ding, 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 ding. Undertaker makes that iconic entrance. As always, iconic entrance by Undertaker. Before this match, everybody, let me give you a brief history. Undertaker came in. He's been wrestling for like 30 plus years. Okay? He's like, Undertaker's like 50. I'm gonna say 50 years old, if that. He's been wrestling like in his 20. I'm gonna say he's been wrestling like when he was like 21, 22. That's all I'm just saying. I'm gonna give a ballpark estimate. But anyways, everybody, he came to the WWF at the time before he changed it to WWE. Survivor Series in November of 1990. It was another pay-per-view called Survivor Series, and Ted DiBiase, aka the $1 Million Man, brought in The Undertaker in the 1990s. Okay? So you gotta think, 1990 till now is... Let me do my math real quick, because I'm not... I don't wanna... years, almost 30, 27 years, everybody. Excuse me. So The Undertaker and Raw Wrestling Entertainment, aka the WWE, 27, 27, sorry about that, 27 years. He's been in the same company, same wrestling company for 27 years, folks. So, gotta think, what's next for The Undertaker? Well, he doesn't want to retire, not yet. Oh, we're gonna do what? I'll get history. WrestleMania has always been the grandest stage of them all, where a lot of superstars, professional athletes of the sport of wrestling, in the company of WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, slash WWF back in the day in the 90s up till 2000 and 2000, I believe, like 80s, 80s. I'm gonna say in the 80s all the way till the 2000s they were WWF. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna say that. But anyways, WrestleMania is the grandest stage of them all, the granddaddy of them all, and a lot of professional athletes have their last match, retirement match, you could say, and at a WrestleMania. I'll give you an example. It was Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. Ric Flair been the greatest World Heavyweight Champion in my opinion of all time. Of all time. Been in the business, wrestling business, like 40 plus years. And he had his retirement match with his friend and now a Hall of Famer, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. You know, Ric Flair got retired. Shawn Michaels got retired by The Undertaker. Triple H got retired by The Undertaker. By The Undertaker. So, everybody that retires has one more match, and they always lose. Ric Flair lost. Shawn Michaels lost. Triple H lost. Now, The Undertaker lost tonight against Roman Reigns. Oh, go ahead. Whoa. Back up. Back up. The Undertaker said he's here digging souls, digging holes for souls. Wait a minute. He said he was here to wrestle for a while. You know, he said he was back. He was back. He's not leaving until when he decides to. Whoa. Wait a minute. Well, the truth is, he's here. But, like I said, he's like, I said, He is 52 years old. 52, 52 years old, and been wrestling for. So since 1984 to 2017. Since it's 30, 33 years, folks. But he's been in the same wrestling company since 27 years. So 6 of the years we're in different companies. Since 1990 till now, 27 years. 27. Give or take. So it's 30. So he's been wrestling 33 years. 33 years. So he's 52 years old. So he's been wrestling since 52 years old. 33 years. He's been wrestling since he was either 19 or 20 in his 20s. I say turn 20s. So he's been wrestling since, well, it says 19, but I'm thinking, 20s. So, something like that. Give or take. But anyways, folks. So, WrestleMania has always been the granddaddy of them all, where the best of the best professional athletes, professional superstar, retire. So, he had his retirement match against Roman Reigns. Double R. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker was a 5-star match for the ages. They had it all. It was a no-hold-barred match. The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns is a no-hold-barred match. And it was incredible. Chairs. Lots of chairs. And I mean lots of chairs. You had announce table. Oh, and by the way, Jim Ross, the greatest athlete or commentator into professional sport of wrestling, came and made his return, by the way, for this match. Because he's been there since Undertaker was there in 1990. So, yeah. Salute to Jim Ross. And give prayer for Jim Ross, because he lost his wife during a car accident. She passed away. So I pray for you and your family. I give condolence to JR, which is Jim Ross. And I hope you are, taking it day by day, and pray to God that, you one day see her again. Not time soon. Not right now, because everybody loves you, Jim Ross. But, one day, I promise you that you and your wife will be happy once again. Up there. You do it. You do it. For Jim Ross and his wife. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Back to the match. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Chairs. 1 point. Undertaker started redecorating the announce table. He got so many Superman punches by Roman Reigns. Got so many spear. Hell, Roman speared The Undertaker through the announce table. Undertaker was out for like 20 seconds. It's a no hold bar match. That means no disqualification, no count out, no. Yeah. Anything goes pretty much. Except for pinfall. And that's the only way you can win. Though, Roman was in the ring. Undertaker just speared through the announce table. Undertaker sits up, slowly sitting up. You can tell at this point, this is his retirement match because his body is not what it used to be. Because he's 52 years old and he's taken a lot, and I mean a lot, of damage over the years. I can't tell you how many times he had to leave, to go heal up for a main event match. I can tell you how many times. Because I've been watching wrestling ever since I was 5. Ever since I was 5 years old. Ever since I was 5 years old. I've been watching wrestling. As soon as the Undertaker came out in '90, as soon as the first time I seen Undertaker, which was around like the Attitude Era, he was the American Badass coming out in his chopper. Yeah, that was the good old days. Him and his brother Kane were the brothers of destruction, just destroying everybody. That was the good old days. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. Off topic. Anyways, got spear. The announce table. Spear. Superman punch. Spear. Superman punch. Spear. Superman punch by Roman. Taker kept getting up. 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 Roman gets hit with the choke slam. Right on this steel chair choke slam. Bam! After he gets hit with the chair a couple of times, Roman took a couple of chair shots that were real, because you could hear the thunk noise, the doo doo noise on it. Oh, sorry folks, my is bothering in my eyes because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, folks. Everybody where I'm at, and I'm trying to do this video for y'all. But anyways, couple of chair shots, boom boom, got chokeslam, boom, and then Roman says something to the Undertaker. Undertaker's talking to him. Off the ropes, off the ropes, off the ropes, off the ropes. Boom! Undertaker gets hit with the devastating spear. 1, 2, 3. After, and this one hits the tombstone. 1, 2. Roman kicks out. Taker couldn't believe it. Roman beats the Undertaker. He goes in the locker room, sits down, doesn't feel like celebrating his victory because he realizes what he just done. He realizes what he has done. He retired the Undertaker. So pretty much, the Undertaker passes the torch to Roman Reigns. Roman now, he's in every superstar till now, all the way to the end of time. they're the future of professional wrestling. And Roman realized that he beat one of the greatest professional wrestler of all times. One of the greatest professional wrestler of all times. Roman just retired on the grandest stage of them all for the sport of wrestling, the sport of entertainment. He realizes what he has done when he went back into the locker room. He sat down on a chair and looked down. And he thought about, and he's thinking right now what he has done. Undertaker takes off his gloves, puts it down. Takes off trench coat, puts it down in the middle of the ring with his glove is. Every chanting, "Thank you, Taker." Da, 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 da. "Thank you, Taker." Boom, 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 boom. "Thank you, Taker." Boom, 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 boom. Undertaker looks down, gets his hat, puts it in the middle of the ring. Starts walking up the ramp. Does the last time he does this, Taker officially had his last in WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. The Undertaker officially had his last match on the grandest stage of them all against the one of the future greatest superstar in the business. We have Roman Reigns. So Undertaker, he I don't know. What's next? I mean, you've been in the business 33 years of wrestling. You done it all. You won countless world championships. Fought the best of the best. Innovated the greatest matches we ever seen. Hell in a Cell, Inferno matches, Casket, Very Alive. What's next? I mean, I don't know. But I don't know what's next for a wrestling fan. I mean, like I said, was one of my favorites in the tag team with Kane in the Brothers of Destruction when he was American Badass and Kane was still wearing the mask, the black and red mask, and they were destroying Tag team after tag team after tag team. But I don't know. But alright. Anyways, guys, this is your host right here, Monetary House 73. I wanted to do, my WrestleMania 33 reaction at the end. I know a lot of people are gonna be talking about The Undertaker for this whole week, because it's the week after Mania, of course. Is it the last of The Undertaker? I don't know. Maybe. But, oh, there is one more match I want to see between, and the last match I want to see, so he could really go out on top, is Sting versus The Undertaker. The icon Sting, the Vigilante, or whatever it says. The icon versus the icon. Sting, the icon for WCW, versus The Undertaker, who is the icon of WWE. That will be, in my opinion, will be the best match ever in the history of sport entertainment, of professional wrestling. Two legends for their brand of company, because WCW, the last WCW was Sting, the greatest warrior of WWE is The Undertaker. But let's have it at WrestleMania 34. Next year, WrestleMania. Undertaker doesn't retire this year. He's taking a break. Sting comes back from retirement. One more match. Taker versus Sting. Make it happen. Come on, WWE. Make it happen. That's great. That is best for business. And that is all to know. Anyways, guys, it's your boy right here and host right here, Monetary House 73. Hope you enjoy my reaction and the download, breaking down the matches for you in my opinion of WrestleMania 33. This is my first reaction video I did in a long time. It's been like, hey, it's been like 3 years since it's been like 3 or 4 years, no more than. It's been like 6 years, folks, since like 20. Folks, I did this my first reaction since like 2011, and account. Subscribe to my other channel, which is the WKB main channel, at AUSTINPALOMO. I'll leave the link in the description below after I get done uploading this video. But alright, everybody, hope you enjoy your day wherever you're from, UK, London, Japan, Mexico, Argentina, wherever, all over the world, wherever you're from. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening or night or day. But it's your boy right here, Monetary House 73. Until next time, everybody, peace. Peace.